want to show you something. This is what 5 metres looks like. My surfboard would probably be about a third of this. Back in ancient Hawaiian times, the big chiefs, well, they were expected to ride big boards. They would actually ride something this size.
Sounds impossible, right? Well, it is, until you add one thing, a paddle. Fast forward a few hundred years, and this ancient custom has enjoyed a modern surge into popularity. Yep, when it comes to boards, big is back. No one knows this better than Mal and Trish Gray, the family behind Sunstate Hobie.
I'm pretty excited for this. What's the plan?
Well, Liz, we're going to put these boards on the water and go for a paddle over to beautiful Bribie Island, the northern end of Bribie, and we have a little picnic.
You got a picnic? Ah ha ha, you know the way to my heart.
The calm waters of the Pumicestone Passage here in Caloundra provide the ideal setting for stand-up paddleboarding. And the high vantage point gives us an entirely new perspective on the waterway.
How do you describe the feeling of paddleboarding to your friends?
Oh, apart from, gee, it's great to be alive. When you're on the water, how can you have a care or a worry? You know, when you're watching the stingrays or the birds that we saw today, it's so peaceful, not a sound except the ripples of the water along the board. How could you be stressed? My very first day, hardly fell off, which surprised me. I would expect to be in the water all day, but they're a very buoyant board, and I paddled for 3 hours. I thought I wouldn't be able to walk the next day, but I was fine.
What you can do on them seems to be limited by, well, little more than your imagination.
No luck with the fishing today?
No, I think it's lucky we did bring some lunch with us. Paddleboarding isn't any longer the domain of young, fit people, you know, necessarily. It's for everybody. You don't have to be an athlete, a super athlete to go paddleboarding. As long as you get a board that'll easily float you and is stable, you can, and you pick the conditions and the place that you want to use your board, most people can do it.
Behind the boards, there's a world of science to make cruising and karting as easy as possible.
And they're built with epoxy resin and then a bamboo veneer, which gives it a lot of strength without any weight. And that's the secret to having a big, buoyant board, but also very light that you can easily carry. Some of them are down as little as 9 kilos.
That's incredible. I'm no stranger to lugging a mouth through Noosa National Park. This would be even easier.
Well, if these were made in the same way that most surfboards are, they'd be impossible to carry because of their size.
If you're low on space, make sure you check out the inflatables range too.
The inflatables are becoming very popular because you've got the convenience of being able to throw it in the boot, take it in the boat, in your caravan. You don't need roof racks on the car. And then, of course, if you live in a home unit where you can't cart a 12-foot board up through the staircase, an inflatable's just the spot to hide in the cupboard upstairs.
To get out and paddling, hop in and see Mal and the team at Sunstate Hobie. They can talk you through the entire range and find the right one for you. They have a showroom in Brisbane and another one here on the sunny coast.